So I failed. Yep, I said it. I failed, but still won. Hi, it is me, the one and only Heather G. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm so excited to be back to my channel. I'm so excited to be back talking to you. I'm so excited for my new subscribers. I'm so excited for you subscribing right now by clicking that button. Because if you are an actor or you're a child of God or you are someone in the process of just making a change in your life, then you came to the right person. Because today I'm going to talk about how I failed this challenge right here. Yes, I am talking about quitting fast food for a whole month. My plan was to start February 2nd until March 2nd. And let me tell you, that thing was just failed at it. And the reason why I'm able to sit here and smile and giggle about it right now, even though I wasn't smiling and giggling about it the late nights that I was oozing with guilt and oozing with shame, is because of the fact that I still won. I still won. So let's just get right on into it. So any and everyone who knows me knows that I love just challenging myself with something. I love trying new things, experiencing new things, pushing myself to the limits. And I knew that if I did a challenge from September, October of cutting out any alcohol, and I challenged myself from waking up earlier the following month, and then, the new year came, and then of course, I was like, what is it that I really, really want to do? One, that is a weakness of mine. Two, that really could just change my life, really help build the foundation of changing my life. And the first thing that came to my mind was eating fast food. Fast food, unfortunately, is a weakness of mine, and it feels good to say that out loud because that is always step one, is admitting when you have a problem or when you have a weakness, and fast food is mine. And I found myself being really excited, really motivated, really ready and eager to tackle this challenge. I did it without drinking any alcohol for 30 days. I did it by waking up earlier. I did it by really, spending less time on my phone and more writing, more reading. I did it. I'm still doing some of those things to this day. And then I was tiptoeing around eating fast food. I'm like, oh, I'll do it when I'm ready to. I'll do this, and then eventually I just had to stop. And so that is really what inspired me to do it. Now, because you clicked on this because you want to know what I failed and you think I re-downloaded Uber Eats app. Nope, the app still isn't even in my phone. You think that I binged on day 2, day 3, day 4. Nope, actually it was a double-digit day. You think that I decided to sit down and watch Grey's Anatomy and have a whole bunch of McDonald's in front of me. No, but I was craving that a lot of the nights. I failed by actually doing the one thing that I knew I should have included in the challenge that I didn't, and that was ordering to go. I found myself ordering so much to go for my favorite brunch spot or my favorite dinner spot, or even one night, y'all, the freaking Applebee's around the corner. And I'm just like, yo, Heather, what are you doing right now? And I failed. Because when I made the video and when I started the process of wanting to cut out fast food, in my heart, in my mind, in my spirit, I was also including to go. I was also including, hey, I'm going to eat a part of this here, or I'm going to eat my dinner, eat my brunch, and then I'm going to take the rest home. Not including that. So that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about blatantly going to a restaurant and stating, hey, I'm here to order to-go food. And the reason why I didn't include that was out of fear that I really can't do this for 30 days. Okay, if I'm already cutting out Uber Eats, I'm already cutting out the chain restaurants and everything.
Have you going to take away your to-go as well?
And yes, because I did exactly what I was fearful that I would do by not including it, and that was spend a lot of time ordering to go. And a lot of time, a lot of money, and a lot of excuses. So I may not have been ordering from Uber Eats. I may not have been ordering from the McDonald's and from the Chick-fil-A's and the Chipotle's and the carryout around the corner and all of that. But I still was going to the deli. I was. I was still ordering to go. I was still like, would get off work late and was like, oh, I didn't thaw out my salmon. I don't feel like eating another sandwich. Let me just get myself something from this place around the corner, this restaurant around the corner to go. And yeah. And so the failure came from a lack of understanding that I know myself. I know that if I'm cutting out fast food, I really should be including to go with that. And I said it in my video that on, in February, I said, I'm like, oh, I'm not including that. But really deep down inside, guys, I should have included that because your girl binged on ordering to go. The first time I remember that I walked up and down. One restaurant is right by the Target around my neighborhood. And I walked back and forth a couple times. And when you doing that much contemplating, the answer should be no. Like, if you really thinking to yourself, like, oh my goodness, should I not? The answer is no. And I was like, is this included? Is this not included? Am I going to be all right? It's technically not Uber Eats. It's technically not fast food. Like, no. Because as soon as I did that first time of ordering to go, it turned into more and more and more. Now, on the flip side, I won. I still won. I won, number one, by going 16 whole days without any fast food. And yes, I am including ordering out, from getting to go from a spot, going to the deli. I did go 16 days, so a little over 2 weeks. But looking back, I'll be honest with you, I won. I won because never in my adult life have I gone more than a couple of days without eating some form of fast food. So to go from never to then 16 days without to go, without the deli, without Uber Eats, without this, to go 16 days. No, it wasn't a month. No, it wasn't as long as I wanted it to be. I still won. And so a part of this video is really a mindset shift, I guess you could say. Because while on one hand, I'm focusing about failing at the challenge as a whole, failing from getting to March 2nd from February 2nd, I'm also thinking about the win. The win is I've gone 16 days. I don't ever remember in my adult life going that long without eating some form of fast food. So yes, I won, still failed, but I won. And so the plan now is I am not doing another challenge with fast food for a little bit, primarily just because I kind of have something newly that I'm inspired by. I will talk about it in a later video, but I just want to remind you that, even when you're challenging yourself, and give yourself grace when those challenges don't exactly meet you where you are right now, and or if you fail at it. Everyone fails at something. Now, with that being said, where am I now with my relationship with fast food? Where I am now is not as, aggressive as before. Where I am now is I'm really doing more thinking, being intentional with, do I really want this? Do I need this? Can I wait? Like just yesterday, typically when I get off work, I will get myself a little something because, I'm really bad at cooking on the days where I work, or meal prepping. Still working on that, always will be a work in progress. But I truly decided that I was going to say no. I didn't dwell on it. I didn't think too hard on it. I didn't say, okay, I wasn't doing the weird walking back and forth, pacing back and forth. That was just weird the one day that I did do that. I just said no. And I was like, keep walking. And I walked home, threw my salmon in the oven, made myself some, got myself some rice, had a little salad, and that joint was bomb. And I wasn't even remotely thinking about the fast food. I wasn't remotely thinking about what to do. And so I just want to remind you that when you are challenging yourself, one, give yourself some grace, give yourself some mercy, okay? Because we can be really, really hard on ourselves. We can be really, really hard on ourselves when it comes to the challenge. And so on one hand, while I failed the challenge as a whole, I still won because I went 16 days. And I'm celebrating myself, okay? If I can make it to 16 days, I can learn from that time what worked, what didn't, and then I can use that for next time. And I am already inspired and I'm already excited and I'm already focused on the slow shift of my mindset when it comes to my relationship with fast food. Because a lot of people, will talk about their relationship with fast food. A lot of people won't. My relationship is not the most healthy one. It didn't just drastically change, okay? What has changed though is me actually having conversations with myself. I'm not pacing back and forth like I did that one day I decided to get to go. I am not pacing back and forth anymore. But what I am doing is I am just sitting and just thinking, do I want this? Yes, I may want it. Do I need it? No, I don't need it. Can I actually substitute this with something else? Yes. Asking the questions of, can I challenge myself to wait until tomorrow? Can I challenge myself to wait until this weekend? To put one more day. I felt so freaking good. Like, so freaking good that I did not give in to the temporary satisfaction and the impulse of fast food. So although I didn't make it the whole 30 days, the whole February 2nd to March 2nd, I made it 16 days. The mindset shift is always going to be a work in progress. And I'm so excited that I was able to do that. So I am just letting you know that if you're challenging yourself, stick with it. Don't give up. Focus on the mindset shift. Focus on, instead of coming from a place of lack, come from a place of abundance, okay? And just to remind you to give yourself grace, give yourself mercy. Remind yourself that this is not about perfection. This is about progress. And so even if you don't make it the whole month, how long did you make it? What worked in that time? What did not work? What new change or what small change can you make? That you made that time that you can make now. And so I just thank you for tuning in and just being reminded, you know what I mean? That when we're challenging and doing things for ourselves, we just got to give ourselves grace. We just have to. Until next time, peeps, thank you so much for tuning in. I'm so excited for you to continue to follow along this journey with me and life and really growing your connection with God and really changing your life. And then for all of my actors out there, just hanging in there, doing the damn thing. I am Heather G. Until next time.